So if you're thinking about moving to Crosby, Texas, well, today we're gonna be checking out a few different communities out here in Crosby. Crosby is east of Houston, about 35 to 40 minutes east of Houston, northeast Houston. We're gonna be looking at a few different homes. But the thing about Crosby right now is that there's so many new communities being built, so many new homes, and the prices are unbeatable, the prices that you can get out here in Crosby. And of course, the incentives with interest rates as low as 3.99%. So we're gonna be checking out these communities, checking out these homes. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. All right, guys, so first we're gonna be looking at this community. This is called Synova by Lennar. This is a brand new master plan community. Of course, they're gonna have amenities, pool, playground, but this is brand new. They just opened up this year, and I believe they maybe have a few homes sold, meaning people living here, but they're still building, many homes being built right now. So we're gonna be checking out two of their model homes. But yeah, this community is built by Lennar. So this first house here, this is a 5-bedroom, 4 full bathrooms, a little over 3,200 square feet. It's a big home. But the cool thing about this floor plan, which is called the Steely, is you have the main house, and then you also on the left side, which we're gonna check out, you have kind of like what they call the next gen. It's a guest suite, and that's good for like your in-laws or your parents, or you know, it could be one of your kids or one of your older kids as well, but it has its own separate area, which we're gonna check out right now. So again, this one's called this, this is called the Steely floor plan, but it's also like that, it has a next gen suite here, which will be to the left. So obviously this would be your front door, but if you notice, that's why it says right here, the next gen has its own front door, 2 different doorbells, which is really cool. So right when we come in here, of course to the right here is going to be, this is the office center, but it's right now is the cell center, which will be the garage though. The garage would be here, 2-car. All right, so coming into the guest suite here, of course you do have your separate entrance right over here that's outside, right? But you also have a door here that's connected to the main house, right? Even though it's a guest suite and you have your own front entrance, you have this here, you can lock it. But the reason is just because it's all included with the main house, and that's how you get the square footage. But this is the living area. Nice living area. Again, this is good if you had, of course, in-laws or you know, parents that need to live with you. They're right here connected to you that you can watch them, which is really nice. Or maybe you have an older kid, they just want their own space. But it's cool. It has, of course, living area. Here's your island, little breakfast bar area, kitchen. I mean, it's only 2 people, so what do you need a big breakfast dining area? But again, this is just kind of the guest suite. But you have your sink, of course, microwave. There is no stove, but of course you can plug in, I mean, electric toasters, air fryers, things like that. Now, if they needed to cook, obviously we have the kitchen wraparound, which we're gonna check out. We also have an area for your fridge here, and then a small little pantry area. But this is really cool. And again, if you wanted to cook over here, I'm sure you can. I mean, you have the microwave here. There's, of course, outlets right here on this countertop that you can do stuff with. But again, you're connected to the main house technically with the door here, so the kitchen's right around, which we're gonna check out. But coming down this hallway, you're gonna have the full bathroom here with the stand-up shower, which is really cool, right? Right in here, very open. So if it's for your parents or for anyone, I mean, it's pretty open where they can come in and shower. Then we have a little closet. Sorry, not a closet. This is where their laundry goes. So they have their own laundry area, stackable washer and dryer, which is awesome, right? So they don't have to go in the main house. They're right here. You have everything in here. You know, you have everything in here that you need. And it's also on its separate AC as well. Its own thermostat is right there as well too. So, I mean, this is really cool to have Again, if it's for your parents or maybe older child, I mean, they have their own space, but it's connected to the main house, but really not connected, you just have the door there, right? So they do have their own space. But here's the bedroom here. And of course, just the walk-in closet. But pretty spacious, guest suite, guest house right here connected to this floor plan. But now let's check out the main house. So now as we come down the hallway here to the right, we're gonna have the next full bedroom that's separate from the next gen suite here. So you're gonna have the laundry room right here. And then of course, this is the bedroom. Right now it's being used as an office, but this is the bedroom here. And then you have the full bathroom here. So this bathroom not only would be for that bedroom, that's right here, the guest bedroom, but it's also would be used for your guest as well too. So meaning there is no half bathroom in here, only the full bath right here. And then this is your open kitchen living area. Nice island with the gas stove. Just all open, of course, with the living here, and then your dining over here, which is really nice. I mean, look how big that table is. What, they have 8 people that can sit here at this table. So you can put a pretty big table here, and it's all open. So we have of course, the guest suite. I'll just call it the guest house. The guest house right over there, right? And then we have the guest bedroom down here. Now we're going to the primary bedroom that's in the house. So here's the primary bedroom. Good size, king size bed. Of course, you have your nightstands, little sitting area as well. So it's a good size primary bedroom. Now here is the primary bathroom. You have 2 sinks, and then you have a stand-up shower. Pretty big stand-up shower here. Walk in. I love the towel going all the way up here, all open. Of course, they put the towel racks there, which is cool. You could put a little curtain here if you wanted, but since it's kind of pushed out, you don't need to. Just turn it on and shower right there. You'll be good. Walk-in closet. And then this would be the toilet area. So let's go ahead and head upstairs now. So the 3,200 square feet does include the guest house, because if you notice, they have the door inside of this house. So you have, of course, 2 front entries, right? And then you have that door that's inside this one that goes into the guest house. But since it's all connected, you have over 3,200 square feet, including the guest house. But here's your game room right when you go upstairs, which is cool. I mean, coming straight up the stairs, and then you just have this wall here. So it's really enclosed game room area. You know, sometimes houses have it open where you can look down or whatnot, but this is cool because it's, you know, just nice and excluded up here on the game room. But very spacious. I mean, look, as I come up, you have the pool table there, little cocktail table there, over there as well. So plenty of room to put a couch, of course your TV, or you can even angle this, put it over here so you still have the couch, coffee table, and TV on this side, but plenty of room to mix things up in here. So up here, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms, bedroom over here, and then the full bath. So here is the full bedroom here. Walk-in closet, but good sized bedroom. Good sized bedroom. And then we have the full bathroom here. And then you have have this bedroom over here. Nice, spacious, cozy. Of course, the way they decorated it just makes it feel nice and cozy. So, now of course on different lots, depending on the lot you get, this is a brand new community here. So again, you can have this floor plan. There's many different lots, bigger lots that you can get this floor plan on. So we're not gonna really check out the backyard, but let me know what you guys think of this one. Having that guest house, I call it the guest house, but it's the guest suite because it has its own entrance. Of course, bedroom, living area over there as well too. So let me know what you guys think. And the price on this one, they have it on, it's around $360,000. Of course, they are offering incentives where they pay for your closing costs and an interest rate of 3.99, 30-year fixed locked in as well too. All right guys, so we're at their next model home. This one here is 3 beds, 2 bath, about 2,000 square feet. Now it does have a study, but you know, Lennar Homes, they have about 20 different floor plans in this community, which is a lot. So, I mean, there is something in here for you, but again, they have many different floor plans. This is just their other one that they have as a model. So again, 3 beds, 2 bath with a study, around 2,000 square feet. So as we come in, we're gonna have, of course, first bedroom right here in the front with standard closet. And then of course your 2-car garage right here. And then this is the other bedroom that's right now it's being used as an office with again, a standard closet. And then of course, this is the full bathroom that will be used, of course, for the 2 bedrooms and your guest as well. So even, well, we'll go ahead and get on the price on this one. Well, I'll tell you the price in a second. Then we'll kind of go over some other floor plans and prices that they have for you guys. But this is the kitchen area, of course, nice island look. They got 4 chairs there, so 4 chairs, 4 bar stools. You have your gas cooktop, which is pretty standard. Then you can put your little griddle right here that they have as well too. But plenty of cabinetry. I mean, look at the counter space even over here, wrapping around all this counter space with the cabinets, even cabinets all the way up to the top as well too, which is cool, right? But just showing you a view from this angle. And it's, you know, it's spaced out with the sections, you know, of course your kitchen, then your dining and breakfast area, then you get to your living room on that side. But right here in the middle is where your office is, right? So if you work from home, you need an office, bam, right here. Now, if you don't need an office, obviously they do have floor plans without the office and a little bit smaller square footage on a 1-story home. You do have your laundry right here in the middle. But look at all the windows, plenty of natural light coming in on this home here. Now this is a brand new community over here in Crosby. This is a brand new community and it's built by Lennar Homes in this community, but they do have a park, a pool, which we'll go over, we'll talk about here in a second. But just giving you a view from this side, of course, your living area, you have your TV, all open to the kitchen. And of course, I like how it kind of curves there. So you know, you have all that kitchen space there. And behind it is your garage and it kind of curves to your entryway. But back over here is the primary bedroom. Standard size primary bedroom where you can fit a king size bed, your 2 nightstands. Of course, over here as well too, you have your dresser. Here is the walk-in closet right here in the front. And then you have another closet. So you have 2 closets on this one. So this one is pretty spacious. And then of course your stand-up shower, towel going all the way up. You do have a little sitting area in your shower as well. Then your 2 sinks and your private toilet area. So now, as I was mentioning, these were 2 of their homes, right? We saw the 5-bedroom home with the next gen or the guest suite that they have, which is cool. And then we saw this home here, that's a model. So this is a little bit bigger than maybe that you would want. So if you want something more of a starter home, smaller square footage, maybe without the study, they have that. They have that in the low 200s. Now the price of this home is in the mid 300s, but they have so many incentives, and with this community being brand new out here in Crosby, I mean, prices are gonna be changing. Right now they have some really good incentives, really good deals, like I mentioned. They're paying for closing costs for families and buyers that are buying homes, and they're also offering the 3.99 interest rate 30-year fix at the time of this video. But if you wanted a smaller home, let's just say 1 story, 3 beds, 2 bath, little starter home that you can get into, they have them in the low 200s, mid 200s as well too. So if you're trying to be in that 200 mark in a nice brand new community, well, they have that in here as well. Like I said, they have about 20 different floor plans in this community, which is really nice. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment below and let's head to our next property. All right, so as we head to our next property, and by the way, if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Michael Gonzalez with Living in Houston Today with Michael Gonzalez. My team and I, we help people like yourself that are relocating down here to the Houston area or any of the suburbs of Houston. So if you're thinking about moving down here, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, schedule a Zoom call. All of our contact information is below so we can help you make your move as smooth as possible. But so as we're heading to our next community, the reason I'm going to another community, usually we'll just do a couple homes in that community, but it's just Crosby is east of Houston, right? And there's many different communities, subdivisions that are being built right now in Crosby. And like the west side of Houston, which is Katy and, you know, Brookshire, and then you have Cypress, Northwest, you know, all that's developed. And, you know, of course the prices are way different than the prices over here. So with this, with East Houston developing and more master plan communities and newer communities with newer homes, you know, you're getting a better price than some of the other areas in Houston, you know, like the 5-bedroom home in the mid 300s, you know, so you're getting a really good price, good deals, good incentives in Crosby right now. So just wanted to point that out to you guys, but let's go. We're gonna be pulling up to our next property here shortly. All right, guys, so we are back in the community where we started. So this, well, first the community, this is called the Crosby Farms. This community here, there's about 3 different builders in here. The last one we saw was just Lennar. This one, there's 3 different builders. So this is gonna be a Syntex home that we're gonna be looking at here. We do also have Lennar's building in this area too. And then we have Saratoga homes as well too. But this home here, this is a Syntex home. This is a 2-story, 4 beds, 2.5 bathrooms, a little over 2,200 square feet. Now it does have an office as well. So as we come in here, of course to the left, right off the back, you're gonna have your office with your glass doors here. That will be upstairs, which will go up in a sec. Of course, coat closet here with storage. Now this is your open kitchen, dining, and living area. Now, if you notice, of course, they already have the lights in, but you know, with those lights, you can change the lights out, put pendants in, or like right here, you can drop a chandelier, or even over there, have a ceiling fan hooked up too. So, you know, they already have it ready to go. All you gotta do is change it out. But this is the kitchen. I mean, look at the cabinets. I believe those are 42-inch cabinets, nice hardware, your gas stove, of course, island. They even have, of course, stepping up with the little pop out for charging. And then there's a plug right here as well too. But let's head down this hallway, which would be your mud area where you can come in. Of course, this is your garage door, which right now is the sales office. And then you have your half bath right here, right? So half bath, mud area. This would be your garage as you come in straight into the kitchen area. But again, this is a little over 2,200 square feet. Here's the living. Now this community is new as well. Like I mentioned, there are quite a few communities being built out here in Crosby. And this is one of them, Crosby Farms. Just giving you a view from over here from the living area, going straight down, of course, to your front door. This is a Syntex, builder is Syntex. And then here's the laundry room, side by side, good sized laundry. Of course, you know, a lot of area where you can do it yourself project, add some shelving, nice little backdrop if you wanted. So, and here is the primary bedroom. Pretty spacious primary bedroom. Because they even have the king size, they have a little sitting area, and you still have room here, plus the dresser area. Of course, not all the backyards, of course, depending on which lot you get, you may be looking at the water, or you may just be looking at another neighbor. So, of course, 2 sinks, toilet area, and then your shower, stand-up shower, and you do have a tub. So if you want a tub, you have a tub. If you notice, the first 2 homes we saw did not have a tub, just stand-up showers. And then here's your walk-in closet, plenty of space to add more racks. If you wanted to go up or even on the bottom as well, you can. But good size walk-in closet. Now some of you, which we didn't go over on the last video, but why are they taking, why are some of the builders now not having the tubs in the primary? Well, as I mentioned in some of my other videos, well, a lot of the feedback was that, you know, everyone's always on the go. So people that do have tubs, you end up figuring out over the years, like how many times did you really use the tub? Of course, if you have a child, well, you have the tub upstairs. But you know, they kind of started, a lot of builders just taking out and having a bigger shower. But this one does have a tub. So as we come upstairs, little landing area, game room area, nice and open. Of course, put your TV here, couch there, or even desk if you wanted. Then we come this way. We're gonna have 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, and your full bathroom. Bedroom 2. Bedroom 3. Again, pretty standard bedrooms with your closet as well, standard closet. And bedroom 4. So that is upstairs. Of course, we had the primary bedroom down, and then 3 bedrooms up, your half bath, and you have an office here. So pricing on, here's the office right here in the front, of course, and then the stairs. But you know, really nice floor plan. Again, spacious, and of course for the price in this area that you'll be getting it for, which we'll go over. So again, 4 beds, 2.5 bath, 2-story with an office, a little over 2,200 square feet. Now the price of this home at the time of this video is going for $340,000. That's what it's going for, around that price point, because of course they've been having price, some incentives going on right now at the time of this video. But that's the price of this home, so let's check out the next home right next door. All right, so this next home, this is also by Syntex, but this is a 1-story home. Now this one's 4 beds, 2.5 bathrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 full bathrooms. Whoa, going a little fast there. 2 full bathrooms, a little over 1,700 square feet on this one, right? And again, you can see they're still developing brand new parks going up right there, a little walking area trail. They're gonna have a pool here, but you can see, I mean, it's just, they're developing, they're building. And as you know, what you may not know, but when they're building new communities, these homes are gonna sell. They're gonna sell, you know, just when they're gonna sell. I mean, they do sell. People moving here, people relocating, these homes are selling. So that's why right now in the Crosby area, it's pretty hot just because it's a newer area where newer homes are being built. Of course, there's gonna be new schools and things like that. But the prices that you get over here are really good prices right now for the size of the home as well. Like this one, well, you're not gonna believe the price on this one, as this is again a 1-story, 4 beds, 2 full bath, a little over 1,700 square feet. So as we come in, you have this little area here, right? They put a little, what is it, like a wall table here. But we come down, nice wide hallway. But right in, when we come in, you're gonna have just a living area. Living, of course, you can already see your dining breakfast area and then your kitchen. But this is over 1,700 square feet, but it feels spacious. You know, it is a long home as you're in here. But this is your, of course, your living area. Now, so we have the hallway here. So before we go to the kitchen, we have the hallway here, which should be 3 bedrooms. Yep, so you see the hallway going straight down. So living area, and then straight down, you're gonna hit your garage. But down here, we have our full bathroom. That is a shower tub combo, of course your sink there. And then, of course, we're gonna have the first bedroom here. Good size bedroom. And then your closet here. Standard closet. Then down this hallway, we're gonna have the bedroom number 2 right in here. And then we have bedroom number 3 right here. And you do have your closet right back here. And then this would be your garage, and then of course your laundry room as well. So you come through the garage as you park, you have your laundry room, straight down the hallway, bedroom 1, 2, 3, with the full bathroom straight ahead. This bathroom will also be used for your guests as well. So now we have the dining breakfast area. You do have the L-shaped countertop here. Of course, you could put some bar stools here if you wanted, but you also have the island over here as well, with the little pop-up outlet and charging station too. But very spacious, as you can see. And then your pantry right here. Now we'll head to the back, which will be your primary bedroom. Spacious primary bedroom. You have your king size bed. You have your walk-in closet here. Then we come into the full bathroom here. 2 sinks, and you have your stand-up shower and your tub as well, like the other one. So both of the homes have a tub and a stand-up shower. And then again, just depending on which lot you get will determine, of course, what's behind you. Obviously, this is a water lot, so you have the iron gate right back here. And it looks like they're gonna be having a walking trail as well, so you can see little picnic tables right over here and the walking trail as well. So once this community is fully built out, I mean, of course, right now it's pretty vacant, but you can see just everything. They already have all the streets, the power lights going in, so this is gonna be a full community. And here's the back of the home here. Obviously, every backyard is gonna be different just depending on which lot you get. Now, remember, when you are buying in a new community like this or the other one, when you're one of the first ones in, remember, the only thing your value is going to go up because they're going to be selling the other houses for, as the homes start selling, you know, 20, 30, 40%, 80%, the prices are only going to go up in that neighborhood. So like I mentioned, when you're buying a home in a brand new neighborhood, in a brand new community and area, you're going to be getting really good prices, really good incentives. So, you know, there's a lot of positives when buying and being one of the first ones in and in a community. Now this home, 1 story, 4 beds, 2 full bath, a little over 1,700 square feet. It's going for, at the time of this video, $285,000. What do you guys think of that? $285,000. The 2-story home that we just saw was $340,000. So as you can see, I mean, you can still get a decent sized home in a brand new community, right? All right, guys, so the next home we're gonna see is a Saratoga home, but this community is so brand new that Saratoga, they just put up their model. They don't have any inventory yet, so we can't see this home yet, but that's another one that you can see here as well. So right now there's 3 builders in this community. But yeah, you know, we got to see these properties. Of course, we saw Synova community, we saw Crosby Farms. So again, there's something here for everyone. It's just depending on what your needs are. And again, you're getting a really good price, really good incentives out here. So without further ado, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, schedule a Zoom call. And if you like this video, well, you're definitely gonna like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one.